a question just that I've had anyway, like, it's a good, I mean, okay, I'm not a vegan. I should be, because I have a chicken egg intolerance. But then there's a whole different problem with vegan lifestyle, right? Not vegan lifestyle, but the farming of the soy and all that stuff. What's your opinion about that?
See, at this point, I'm pitching for soil policy in every nation. I am not here to tell anybody what they should eat, because people can eat what is best for them. Now, people might have, or nations or cultures might have arrived at a certain type of food because at a certain time survival was the issue. When survival was the issue, we made certain choices. Now that survival is not the issue, definitely we should make wiser and better choices. When I say wiser and better, this is not my recommendation, it's for you to experiment. See, food means it is the fuel for this body. So if you eat something, it should energize you. You take your car to the gas station, or I take my motorcycle to the gas station, if I fill the tank, the motorcycle doesn't become lazy, boom, it'll go. But right now, you're putting that kind of food into the system, if you put it, now you have to put coffee, tea, coke, something, one poison after another to get it going. So there must be something not great about the food that we're eating. So how to eat? What is the ideal food for this body? See, food is not a philosophy, food is not a religion, food is a practical solution for this body. In my way of looking at life, see, once you have come here as a human being, well, survival is not good enough. When survival is in question, well, it's a big deal. But once survival is taken care of, it doesn't mean anything. Something more needs to happen. Maybe people have never figured out what is that something more, but something more and something more needs to happen. In search of that something more, we're turning the planet upside down. That's all that's happening. In pursuit of human happiness and well-being, this is happening. So, this aspect of what should I eat should never be approached philosophically or through religious beliefs. You must experiment and see what makes you very agile and alert. Right now, 51 million square kilometers of land is being used for agriculture on this planet, out of which 40 million square kilometers of land is used to raise animals and their feed. Please, does it sink into you? 77% of the agricultural lands are mainly used either for raising animals or their feed, okay? And leave the ecological concerns, every doctor in the world is telling you with red meat, your healthcare bills are as high as they are mainly because of what you're eating. The headquarters for most of your chronic ailments is in your stomach. Yes, it's also slowly shifting to your head, that's another matter. But most of the ailments are because of the way we are eating and what we are eating. So, one aspect of this is, you don't have an animal at home and you are not going to slaughter it and eat fresh meat. It is processed, it's kept somewhere, 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, many of them 3 months later you're eating. This will cause enormous amount of trouble for the human body. I will not go into the details, gory details of that, but some other day I'll come here just to talk about food. That day we will do that. But I'm saying, if everybody consumes 50% less meat consumption, 20 million square kilometers of land will be free. If at least 40% of your diet comes from trees, well, in temperate climates, you have only fruits. In tropical climates, we have both fruits and vegetables which come from trees. So if 40% of your diet comes from trees, you will see your healthcare bills will come down minimum by 50 to 70% of the nation and of the individual. Right now, for example, the most affluent nation on the planet, United States, spends 3.2 or 3.25 trillion dollars as healthcare for 350 million people. India's economy is not yet that much, it's somewhere close to that, but for 1.3 billion people. So why is it… See, affluence means this. Why does an individual person seek affluence, or why does a society seek affluence? Initially, it is a question of nourishment. So let us say you're earning only 10 euros per day. I know you don't, but I'm just saying. You're earning 10 euros per day and you are eating just whatever meagerly meals that were there. Then your dream is, if I earn 20 euros per day, I can eat better. This is an aspiration within the human being. So initially, it is a question of better nourishment. Later, it is a question of variety of lifestyles that people choose. This is why affluence is sought after both by individuals, societies and nations. So the most affluent nation on the planet, which has a whole variety of choices of nourishment and enormous choices about lifestyle, spends $3.25 trillion on healthcare for 350 million people. That is a statement on what you're eating.